Hello everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Andy and I am the Resell Chick. I sell full-time on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, occasionally Facebook Marketplace, and we've done Amazon in the past. So, it is a beautiful day today. We finally have some sunshine. It's still cold, but I will take the sun. I love the sun. Oh my gosh. I am at the post office and I am shipping my one little baby. It's so sad. My one little baby package. Sales were not good yesterday. It's okay. We're moving forward. So when I started this channel, I said that I was going to show, I told myself, I didn't tell you guys, I told myself I was going to show the good, the bad, and the ugly because I want to be completely transparent. So today, I'm going to show you some ugly. I am going to clean and organize my eBay room. Yeah. It is not very nice. It's very crammed. It's very cluttered. It's very unorganized. There's a lot of crap in there that shouldn't be in there because I've just put it down in there. You know how it goes. It's okay. So when I get done shipping, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me while I clean and organize. It might not be the most exciting thing in the world, but I'll show you my photo setup and what, how I do my shipping, not how I do my shipping, but like where my shipping supplies are and all of that kind of stuff. So just kind of familiarize you with my process and the way I like my things set up. So stick around. We'll be right back. So you ready for this? Don't judge. So that's it. Actually, it really looks a lot worse on here than it did, but yeah, so that's getting done today. So stay tuned. Okay, this is it. I am done for today. It's getting darker outside, so I'm gonna go through real super quick and just show you our processes and what works for us. I'm gonna show you just a little bit of what we do. Let me turn on the light. So this is our photo setup. We have had this background for about 3 years and I cannot get those wrinkles out, but fortunately they don't show up when you take photos, like on the backdrop. It doesn't show, so that's good. I do have a command hook up here on this piece of paneling that I took from the basement. It's for hangers, and then I have a screw on either side in case I want to hang 2 things up. I haven't got the command hooks for that yet. OG umbrella lights. Those were our first lights when we started. And then we just bought these lights, these LED lights. I saw Harry Tornado using them on one of his videos, and he had a link in the description box. You get 3 with the tripods and everything, and like $45 or something. Also, we have Jethro and Iris. That's Jethro. That is Iris. I have Iris turned backwards because she's naked. And then this is our shipping. Not all of our shipping supplies, but what we used most of all. I did notice that I had these down here. These are the cardboard flat rate envelopes. I don't really use those very often. If I have a pair of jeans that fit in them, I will use them. But for the most part, I use a pad of flat rate. Tyvek, the Tyvek ones that are underneath that. Here's our pad of flat rates. I buy a lot at a time because we use a lot. And then I have so I have the 19 by 14 poly bags, shipping bags. Some of them are branded with eBay. Some of them are just plain white. I got those free from a friend. Her company decided not to use them anymore, so she gave them to me. And then I have the blue ones down there. I will use the eBay ones, obviously, for shipping eBay. The other ones I usually use when I ship Poshmark or Mercari. And then I have these clear poly bags. Those are what I store my clothing inventory. And then those are dry cleaner bags. I bought a roll of them. Those are to cover suits and formals and things like that that we may sell. These are the 12 by 14 or 14 by 12 eBay bags, and then we have more of the 14 by 19 right there, just up there where I can grab them easily. These are the smaller 9 by, I think they're 9 by 12 eBay bags, and then I have these little guys up here that evidently someone had way too many of them because they were on stupid sale on Amazon. And then I have my bubble wrap up there, just for now. And then don't judge my nagel. Don't judge. I'm in 90s, 80s, 90s girl, and I love nagel. But she's about to be replaced by a picture that my daughter made for me for Christmas. And then down here we have, I use the shoe boxes. They very versatile. Those behind it are the large flat rate boxes. I don't really use those very often at all. So I'm going to take those down in the basement and bring up like the regional A, regional B's. And then these down here, oh, let me move that. That's just cardboard pieces that I'll put if I need something reinforced. These down here are the eBay boxes that are, I think, 4 by 6 by 8. I do use those. This is my table. This is what I use to measure my clothing. I have the measuring tape taped to it, and it makes it really easy. These bins right here, so this is just something that I just started doing when we started getting a lot of orders, like a ton of orders. What I will do is I will put them out like that, you know, spread them across and put each order in that, each item in that, and put the corresponding label with it. That way the labels don't get mixed up or anything like that. And then my mom bought me this, and I think I'm going to put it up on the wall. It's wood. It's really cute. And then these are some necklaces that I need to put away. Those are torrid necklaces. Got my little plant. I'm trying to keep it from dying. I do not have a green thumb. And that plant was actually sent when my dad passed away earlier in the year, so I'm trying to keep it alive because I just need to keep it alive. So that's what that's for. And then this over here are office supplies. We have our more measuring tapes, screwdrivers, Post-its, little scissors, and there's some bigger scissors down underneath here, and a razor for sweaters and things like that. But then I'll show you something else in a minute. And then eBay stickers to put on my packages. And then I do have eBay postcards. I do put a thank you note in every single package that we send because I think it's important. And I get a lot of good feedback because of it. And then these back here are just thank you cards for Poshmark Mercari. Now, these are 8 in a pack, and they are blank on the inside, and I get them in the Dollar Tree. They have actually, that's about the cheapest I've found them. So that's just something else I do. And then a ruler. I actually got this at a thrift store, but I use this for if I have to Frankenbox something. And then I have all these buttons. I got this at the Dollar Tree, and it's just a ton of buttons. So if you get a shirt that is missing a button, there's a lot of different kinds in here, and I have found a lot of buttons in here that match. All of my gum. I'm a gum chewer. I quit smoking in November, and I chew a lot of gum. I've been trying to quit smoking for a really long time, but so yeah, I just quit smoking, and I chew a lot of gum. I have all my pens and my Sharpies and bleach pen, Tide pen. This, I don't use the razor anymore because I bought this guy on Amazon. It is a beast. It is a sweater shaver. It's amazing. It is USB charged, and let me tell you what, I haven't charged it in about a year. Some hand sanitizer up there for some ink stains. Gel pens, just because I like gel pens. More scissors, all of that. And then down here, all of these little tote thingies, they're thrifted. I got them in thrift stores. Thought they were really cute. This has all of my tape in it, masking tape, packing tape, all of that. My iron, Febreze. Down there is stuff that I don't really use as much. There's a sewing kit in there. And then over here, the bottom notebooks are all full. And then the ones on the shelf, they're little notepads that I just use for notes to myself. And then empty blank notebooks that when I list clothing and I measure clothing, I write everything down. I know it's old school, but that's what works for me. I write down what it is, the brand. I write down the size, the measurements, the color, the fabric, like if it's 100% cotton or whatever. If it's made in the USA, I'll write that down. When I do that, I do all that, and then I list. I list from the notebook. So, and then over here, all of this in this bin needs to be photographed and listed. I got this guy at a thrift store. It was just sitting on the shelf. It is a gas tank for a 2005 Suzuki Boulevard. I got it for $30. It's brand new. It is missing a gas cap. And I looked up gas caps because I was going to replace it, and the gas caps are like $100. So I'm going to sell it without the gas cap. And I'll still get about $250 for it. So that was awesome. And then just some stuff in these boxes that need to be listed. This I have to take upstairs to my other little room because it's like stuff that didn't have any business being in here. And then this stuff needs to be listed. Everything down here needs to be listed. All of this needs to be listed. Except for that. That doesn't need to be listed. That is a receiver that I was using for my speakers for my computer. And it doesn't work anymore, and I'm trying to decide if it's worth listing as is for parts, or I don't know. I'm not going to donate it if it doesn't work, but I don't know what else to do with it. So, and then I have, these were given to me. I love Betty Boop. As a matter of fact, my daughter drew that for me. I love Betty Boop, but you can only have so many Betty Boops. So those are ornaments and some DVDs. I'm just going to lot them all together and sell them because I know there's some Betty Boop lovers out there. So that's it. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Like I said, I still have a little bit more work to do in here. This thing over here, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with this stuff. I haven't decided. The thing on the bottom there is an Epson printer. It's not worth anything, really. So I may just redonate that. And then there is an electric blanket for your car that plugs into your cigarette lighter, and I'm trying to decide if I want to keep it or if I'm going to sell it. And then the straight pins need to go in my sewing kit, and the boots I just thrifted for myself. So that stuff needs to be put somewhere. I don't know, somewhere. So that's it. I'm very happy with the way it turned out. So yeah. Well, that's it. That's my exciting day. It took a while. I am a little tuckered out. It took a while, but it was really important. It was a very important thing for me to do. I felt very anxious when I would go in there and there's all this stuff around and I'm trying to work and I just don't feel like I could work. So there were days that I walked in there and then walked right back out because I didn't want to deal with it. So it's very important to me that I'm organized. If I'm not organized, I don't feel like I can be as successful. And so organization is very important to me. And I want to be comfortable while I'm working. You know, that's where I spend a lot of my time. So I need to be comfortable. And I have a lot of things to take pictures of. So I didn't feel like I could do that with all of that stuff in the middle of the floor, right? So, not, like I said, not real exciting, but this is what I do. This is my life, and this is what I want to share with people. It's not always going to be, oh, look what I found thrifting, or look at this awesome stuff we sold, because that's not reality. And I like reality. I like realistic things, and I like when people are real to me. So I'm trying to be real. And sometimes it's boring. Sometimes it's stuff that we don't really want to do. How many of you have death piles that have been sitting there because it's stuff that you just don't feel like doing? So luckily, being self-employed, we have that option. However, I feel like we need to make the most of what we're doing on a day-to-day basis. And I didn't feel like I was getting things done with that room looking the way it does. Now, it doesn't always look like that. I mean, if you see some kind of mist, I'm sitting right beside a humidifier, and it's really, really dry. Because it's so cold out, it's really dry in our home, and so we have like humidifiers everywhere, because we're all dry. So anyway, I just feel like I felt like if I didn't get it done today, it wasn't going to be done this week. And good, the bad, and the ugly, like I said, good, the bad, and the ugly. It's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows and puppies. Sometimes it's going to be really boring stuff that you don't want to do, but it's necessary. Stuff you have to do. So if I still have you, thank you for sticking with me all day. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. That way you know when I have another video come out. And if you don't already, go follow me on Instagram. It is at resell_chick. Resell chick, because that's me. And Gracie's right here. Gracie says goodbye. And everybody have a great evening. And we'll see you next time.